Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. We get back into playing as Germany, trying to conquer the world. Well, not quite, but we have some work to do. So we're planning our invasion of Britain. That's going to be a load of fun once we get round to it. Waiting for the naval supremacy. I've made one change before we started the video today. I switched over a force of submarines that I had on strike force over to patrol on the North Sea. Hopefully they're going to spot something. Have a load of aircraft over this area as well. So hopefully we'll find the enemy ships. Although I don't have... Oh, that's not good mission efficiency, is it? Enemy air... Oh, that's air detection. Okay, that's something else. So we do have a lot of ships over there, planes over there, trying to do some good work. We should have radar over there as well. Let me just check that that is the case. Radar is... It is. We need to upgrade that, actually. I don't think it's being very effective at the moment, so we need to try and improve our detection. So we're going to see if we can get naval supremacy here. Plough into Scotland, which should give us the ability to then head south, conquer England, knock them out. And then we have another plan. And this was a suggestion in the comments. Appreciate this one. We're going to betray Romania, probably, because as you know, we need to get autarky, which will gather... Oh, where the hell is it? We're going to gather in this. We basically need to get more oil in the German Reich. And I'm now not sure that... I don't think that refineries count towards this, as they might have maybe used to. I think they produce fuel now rather than oil output. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's how they used to work. Maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe I've always been wrong after 1,000 hours of playing. It has been known before. But anyway, there is a shit ton of oil down here in Romania. We kick them out of the Axis. We instantly go to war with them. We take the oil for themselves. We achieve autarky. We release them as a puppet. We maybe don't release them as a puppet, because then we have a border with the Soviet Union that's all black, and we can paint the Soviet Union black when we go in there. But anyway, one of the goals is to release a few more puppets once we've achieved autarky and they can manage themselves. We don't need to garrison them. So, all that being said, we've got a border being held against the Allies down here, whilst Spain slowly loses ground. I hope that's not the case. Are they slowly losing ground over here? That might be a risk, actually. We'll keep an eye on that. But anyway, that's kind of besides the point. What we want to do is knock out the United Kingdom. So let's roll the cameras and see if we can do this. So all we're doing is waiting for... Oh, it's gone yellow. Okay, this is cool. This is very cool. It's gone green. Stop. Pause. That happened very, very quickly. Whether the UK have reassigned their fleets, I don't know. They may have done. The AI does this. It moves fleets around the world. As soon as I shifted, though, these guys onto patrol, maybe we've seen some shit. There's one combat result in this region. Well, we didn't sink anything, but we found a big British fleet. Awesome. Right, let's send everything off. So over here, we've got the Mountaineers and the Marines. So let's... Oh, you guys, stop training. Stop training, because you are going to be coming into combat real quick. So, the Mountaineers invade. The Marines, which I think are up here, invade. And then 24 divisions invade. We're going in, fellas. I can't believe that flipped over so quick. But as I say, was it the patrol change? If it was, thanks for the suggestion. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have thought to do that. Maybe it made a difference. Or maybe they just moved their fleets out, because we've seen them do that before, and that's how I got naval control to be able to invade the Shetland Islands up here. So, we're going to slow the speed down once the invasions kick off, because this is going to be a whole load of micromanagement hell that we're going to have to pay very close attention to, and we're in. The Marines, or someone's in. Marines and Mountaineers going in up here. Do we have a deep water port? We don't. So, we pause that. You guys are the Marines, right? We need to take Scapa Flow. The Mountaineers are fine, but we need to take Scapa Flow straight away. And also, I always forget I can do this. We're going to go and reveal the intel on the UK and take advantage of that right now. And we have a bonus from Operation Sea Lion that we took in the focuses. And I believe... Is there anything we can do in here? African campaign instructions against United Kingdom. This will... I don't think this helps. This is only in Africa. Okay. I was rather hoping that there might be a similar thing. No, I don't think there is, actually. We can forget about that then. Okay, so this is going to be a case of watch everything very, very closely and see if we can do this. So the Mountaineers are in. First job here is to take that very quickly. And I think we can. So one of you guys attacks up there and the other just holds. Actually, if we're going in that way, we can break out that way. If we take Scapa Flow, then we are golden. I've got to watch. We've got landings going in here. The stuff landed at Dundee. Take half of that, and we can't because we're being cock-blocked. Damn it! Just a counterattack, one division. I mean, it kind of works. It was used delaying tactics, throw away a unit of whatever, a formation of troops to try and delay the enemy so the rest could reform, catch up, get away, whatever. It was done. All throughout history, it's been done. It just feels bad when you're on the receiving end of it. So November 42, looks like we've caught up with everything there. I said I wanted extra. Yeah, we're well behind with radar. Let me research some radar whilst we figure out how we are going to do this. There's some bombardments going in there. Brilliant, the Marines are in. We don't need to worry about Scapa Flow anymore. But what we do need to do is get down to here straight away. Can we do that? There's an enemy fleet through there. All right. As long as that doesn't block supplies, I'm fine with that. This is excellent. This has calmed down massively. So, into there. If we just get the ports, we're good. We've made it in. Excellent. So take half. Hit Edinburgh. Who's left? Are the guys that are half again? Cross country. We should be getting Rosyth here. So there'll be a ton of stuff trapped in the north. Alright, so this is when we bring everything else in. And we have to hope like hell that everything else does get in. Can we not travel to there? Have you got orders to do something else? Right, let's put everything into Dundee. 7 divisions. There's another whole army here. Oh, I've got you chilling in Portugal. I think I probably had something else. I think I probably had something else intended for you guys, so... Right, let's put you... 22 divisions in there. We're going to get everything across. Mountaineers. Down to... No. Down to there, please. We just need to keep pushing south. The Mountaineers are the troops for this job. 100%. We've nearly got a front line organised here, which is going to be cool. We hold the situation. We didn't take Glasgow, but that's okay. Let's push out a little bit. And I'll redraw these lines in a moment. But as long as we're holding these core areas, then we're fine. So, I would like one person to... Oh, we can't do this because there's going to be one guy over there. That's so frustrating. We can do that now, though. Right, let's move them over there. They'll be ready to take the place. Excellent. I think excellent. We just need to get other guys in and fighting. So, as you can see, we've drawn quite a bit of flak. This army would be better off forming a proper defensive line around there. We've got supplies coming in, but perhaps not enough. And it feels like the British are causing me some mischief here. He keeps trying to come across. I'm gonna get the Marines to go and sort that mess out over there. Do we try and link up? It kind of makes sense to. Let's see if we can batter that way. If the Marines are in, then we don't need to worry about that anymore. We've got a massive defensive line. We've got 22 cavalry divisions just come in, just to make the supply situation even worse. And hopefully we've got heavy tanks in. Right, heavy tanks are what we want. So what we do is we attempt to break out with... Oh, they're all heavies? Excellent. Boom! We're going through the mountains to Inverness. I want to get a link up going. And then we make a nice safe area behind us. Because I'm suddenly thinking that we need to bring troops in elsewhere. And we can do that now. Do I have any armies still kicking around? There's motorized stuff. So we could try a sneaky motorized attack across the channel. Do I have... What part of army? Where are you? Where's the rest of these? Is it this army? Oh, they're on that border. I don't think all the forces are on that border. We've got these chaps there in Africa. I'm trying to piece together where my forces are. So we've got 12. We've got a load of dudes in Portugal who do not need to be there anymore. Right. Let's plan another invasion of Britain with a floating harbour. We're going to be leaving Cherbourg and landing on the south coast down here. I don't know why you have to go through that direction. That's kind of frustrating. Let's land here. But if we land there, it takes us onto the other coast. Right, that's kind of odd. What if I do this one? That's also around the other coast. I'm going to land 24... No. I'm going to land 24 divisions here. Then we're going to spread out and take everything. This is the plan. It'll take a little while to do this, but that's fine. I could split it up and we'll get it done quicker. Whoops. Hang on. Click. 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 Right. Those guys will get into position. We have got them set yet. 12 divisions each. Okay, so my attack over in the north is now slowing down. Let me get you guys cancel all orders and put a command like that in. And hopefully they're going to sail up to Scapa Flow and attempt to do it from there. Can we... Yeah, let's go take that. And we'll send one down there to take that as well. Armament rationalization. Create the Rüstungsstab. Which does what? Military factories, military factory construction speed, dockyards. As someone said, go and take the two final ones. I thought this was done automatically. Can it be cancelled manually? Okay. So we will... What will we get from this? A new Führer ascends. Don't like the sound of that. Loyalty to the Führer. Political power. We get a loyal inner circle. We get construction speed, production efficiency. Oh, this sounds really good. Yep, let's take that. Let's take that. That is the one we want. Thanks also. That was suggested. I wasn't paying too much attention to that and figured it was all automatic. It clearly isn't. Alright, so it looks like we're going to get some Marines on here. Let me also pick one of my garrison forces that isn't doing too much else. And, hang on, what about the other garrison force then? Oh, you're not doing anything, right, so you can also guard this port. We've got someone up there. We'll have you guys on the British Isles, I think. So we're going to send some guys to guard Scapa Flow. Right, I think we're doing okay here, but we're not getting a massive breakout, which is what we want. Let's stop. Oh, can we just not be cock-blocked for one moment? That would be super. December 42. What do we need? What would be beneficial? Research speed. Artillery's on the go. Alright, any of these would be quite good. What's in armour? Oh, I meant to do Flampanzers like a long time ago. Well, that was something we need. Yeah, let's catch up on the support companies. We use support companies a lot. Let's go and enjoy these. Damn, that is noisy. That is noisy. Right. We're breaking out. Oh, hang on. British operative captured. Very nice. Yes, thank you very much. I've just realised these guys, we just need to cancel that order, otherwise they will retreat back to it afterwards. And that we do not want. I need to make sure that I do not hold, or do not lose my hold on this place here. So also, we need to make sure that if we haven't already done it, that needs to be put up to get the maximum supplies coming through that port. In the Shetland Isles, we can actually take... Actually, we can cancel that altogether. Shetland Isles is gone now. That's not needed. Not needed at all. Alright, so what I really need are troops coming in. Nice. We've sunk a British carrier. What's my fleet looking like? This one? I was worried they'd taken a ton of damage. They've definitely been engaged. I kind of need light cruisers in there. That's what I'm really, really after. We've got some more submarines. We've got one. Where are you guys coming from? Okay. Don't know. We'll sort out where they're supposed to be going afterwards. They were supposed to go into this training fleet, but that seems to not be a thing anymore. And we've got destroyers going in there. We're going to check this now. So one of the... You'll see what I've got in here. You see how I've been doing this. They're supposed to go into the training fleet, which is this one. It's not fully working. So I'm going to put them straight into German theatre. I don't want them to go straight into the submarine theatre, though, because they'll be untrained. It's kind of weird how they're going in there anyway. Maybe I'll have to manually do it. It's not the end of the world that they're going here. It's just... It's just a problem. It's a pain in the arse as well. Because they're supposed to be training up in there. And then we assign them to where they need to be after that. It's just not working very well, which is the problem. We've got a load of trained guys there. That's brilliant. We'll put them over there. Right then, let's focus a little bit on this place because we've got problems. We're not going to break through there. We need to try and slow those down. And what if we can break through? Let's try a breakthrough into Glasgow. I'm going to try and break through like that. We're going to cut all the Brits off up here. We've got motorised troops coming down to hold this territory. And excellent. The Marines can come down here. This bit's been secured. My cavalry should be breaking through here. They're not, though, are they? They were at some point. Hang on, we're going to go that way instead. We're going to try and get around. Everyone's fighting heavily. There's attacks going off everywhere. And the Brits are desperately trying to stop me from breaking out. Come on, heavy tanks. Their orders are to attack. This is what we have them for. Where are these two at, by the way? Oh, I didn't bring them over. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. They're going to be no good over there. Let's bring them in. Did the cavalry manage to break out? No. Okay, so what I'm going to do is hold and cancel that order that they've got at the moment. And we want to put... Actually, yes, let's put them on a line like that and get a attack line planned in so that at least they'll get a planning bonus. Excellent. The heavy tanks made it across. This is perfect. Let's take half of those guys and start closing this up. This is what we brought heavy tanks for. This is their purpose. Let's give these guys a medal as well. I would say took part in the siege of Glasgow. I do feel like it hurts me a little bit to do this sort of thing, to attack the British Isles. It's not nice playing as the bad guys. It's what we do, though. Oh, let me also... let's take 2 of those over, and I'm going to put you in Edinburgh. Nope! We're going to put you in Edinburgh. Because Edinburgh's looking a little bit feeble, and we want heavy tanks in there. I do not want Edinburgh to fall, because it's like a key port. And I'm going to have to get in there damn quick, otherwise this is going to be sketchy as hell. Wow! Okay, that was by the skin of their teeth. Cavalry don't seem to be having any joy breaking out of there. We want these guys to break across here. There are a ton of British troops trapped in this bit, which is excellent news. Right, give me... I mean, the Mountaineers... I think are they busy retreating? They might be busy retreating. That's fine. That's fine, okay. This little mess over here, this is going to be tidied up very, very soon. That's good news for us. And pretty quickly, actually, we can... The cavalry that's now in position over there, That's fantastic. So we take all this army. We delete that front line, because facing north they don't need to be. And we make sure that all of their divisions are now facing south, where they do need to be, where things are looking a bit more desperate. And our heavy tanks are here leading the way. This is awesome stuff. We leave one behind, and we use 3 to crush 8 divisions in there. 9 divisions. And it's just popped like that, you see? This is looking good. And then we're going to use... Wow, the Brits have got a lot of guys up here. They're hitting us hard. Don't know if we actually own an airport up here, do we? Yes, we do. We have Glasgow Airport, which is something good. Something very good. What's this? What are we making that's out of date? Oh, we got the new mechanized stuff. Absolutely, we should go on to that. Let me just check my numbers. We are short on artillery. Oh, that's because I've built a stack of new units, right? I've ordered a stack of new units. We can probably cut down... I don't know what we can cut down on, actually. I feel like we're doing okay for aircraft. So we'll cut some production from there. Yeah, I really don't feel like we need as many aircraft as we've got in production at the moment, so that's good news. That should have filled up the artillery quite nicely. This does feel like we need it. All right, folks, this is fun. So let me go and stop in on these guys. How long? Do you know what? They're not far off being ready to go, which is superb news. We've stabilized the front line nicely. The tanks are doing a great job. Let's go and cut the British up a bit now. This is going to hurt. As 4 heavy tanks go steaming in. The rest of the guys are just helping. And I think it's a good move to stabilize that front line. We've got 2 more in over here. Those guys look screwed. Let's take some cavalry in over there as well, once the heavies get involved. And we'll move the heavies... cavalry anyway. Try and cut these guys off. Very good. 4 heavy tanks. Let's go in there. Whatever's in there can... Oh, it's done. You see how good those heavies are? Loyalty to the Führer. God, it feels so wrong saying all this stuff. Okay, let me have a little look. What can we get that's going to be awesome? Is this a research bonus? Oh no, the Knickerbein was that was to help with strategic bombing. It was supposed to be like, I think, radio direction finding. Like the German bombers were supposed to follow the direction of a radio signal, which would lead them to the target. And then if I remember right, get rid of that noise. If I remember right, the way the Germans tried to use pinpoint bombing was they'd have 2 radio signals broadcast from 2 different locations, and where the signals intersected, that was supposed to be over the target. I think that was the idea behind it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, let's go. I mean, we're not doing strategic bombing, so that's not such a big thing for us. The Fallschirmjäger. This would give us research bonus for aircraft. Or we can start working up the advanced panzer research. It will give us coordination, which would be good. Armor speed and attack. Oh, okay. That's worth having. Let's take that. Let's take that right now. Just have a quick zoom out, because I need to make sure there's no disasters brewing elsewhere. It looks like I've solved the supply issue for my... Why are there 10 divisions there, of all places? And for some reason, we don't have a front line across here. For reasons I didn't understand. Oh, because it goes across a lake, and that's why it was interrupted. That's fine. Except it seems that we have the Allies pushing up through here, which will get behind us. That's not good. So leave 2 people on the line. We're going to march over here, and then we're going to go stomp, 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 stomp. In that order. I'm going to see if they'll do that. Also, they're going to retreat off it afterwards. We'll worry about that if it happens. Okay, so we're just ploughing across here. It's time to just do that with the heavy tanks, and we've developed the jet engine. Nice. Okay, that was that. Is there anything else to actually do? With pause, panic. Military police. That was just to help us with the issues of controlling the population. This would be a good one. Logistics and then reconnaissance. I think that would be quite beneficial. Looks like we've got people, you know, smacked up here. Let's go in there. I kind of love my heavies. Hang on. Assist there. We're not really doing much with these motorized guys. And the reason because of that is that they're not supposed to be fighting. Really, we're using them, or the idea to use them. Let's cut those off. I'm going to take Aberdeen. They're supposed to be there just as rapid troops to push through breakthroughs, but really the idea is that we get them upgraded to mechanized. And once I've got some XP in the bank, we shall do that. Nice. I think the cavalry can probably lead that attack in there. Brilliant. Look at my heavies ploughing across the UK. And the Brits have got a lot of forces down there, so I would say my next target for the heavies is Newcastle. Have you got an upgrade? Not one that I want. Let's bring them down then. Let's bring the guys down to Edinburgh. We've got this, right? We've got this. Excellent. So the motorized stuff doesn't have a whole lot to do. I'm going to go and put them... I'm going to base them in Glasgow, I think. They can defend the front line there, get some experience. Right, the moment we get an opportunity, I just got to keep clicking. Because I knew eventually they would get that opportunity to go barging in there. But it seems we are barging in on 17 divisions. Our armour is superb. It gives us excellent protection, and we're through. And we're going straight through. Let's hope the cavalry's coming in on this as well. And we're going to follow these guys down to Newcastle. Just in case the infantry doesn't move fast enough and my heavies get cut off. Unlikely to happen, admittedly. Right, let me set myself a nice, aggressive, offensive line to go all the way down. That'll do, I think. And you know what? I would say we don't have naval supremacy. Well, that's a shame. Let's see what's happened in here. Yeah, destroyers. Not many destroyers are going in there, but some are. But that's fine. What we kind of need to do is perhaps get naval supremacy down here then. Why it says naught out of 1. Some task forces are too far away. Oh, God. I think these guys are just in the wrong region. Right. Go. I'll tell you what. Let's cancel that. Let's sail them down to here. And then I'll put the order on over the channel. And you guys can patrol across there. And I should have some naval bombers. I mean, I could bring some from here, but they do... Oh, do you have any up there? Yeah, I don't think I need that many naval bombers up there. So bring these 3 down. And put them over the channel. Which should help, where we have air superiority anyway. So we should be able to grab some more from that. Also, we've got some air wings in reserve, have we? Oh no, we've got planes in reserve. The air wings are probably still training. Manpower has recovered nicely. That was, as you'll have noticed, quite low down at some point. Did we get in here? Oh, our guys are about to take Djibouti. And some people have got captured behind the lines. Okay. That's interesting. Right, we've got that. What I need to do is just find your force. And then we go that one. And then we go down from there. And we just put it in there instead. And then units should then occupy that. But I'm just going to go halt. And they'll reassess their position. And hopefully some allied troops will come and land there as well. Right then, naval supremacy is looking good over the channel, but we'll work on that one. Mountaineers are busy holding this place. Let's put the Mountaineers where they deserve to be. Not in the mountains, but holding the line in Edinburgh. And let's make sure our garrison troops are adding in these locations. The trouble is they might start marching through the British line, so I need to watch them on that, but they should be okay. Brilliant! Reinforcements are coming in. Now watch our heavies do an epic cut-off as we go. We've got forces in there. We're going to go for Newcastle, and then we're going to go scooting across to Carlisle and get behind them. We go across the Pennines there. That'll be a challenge. Can we do it, folks? Can we do it? Well, I guess we're going to find out on the next episode. We're going to call it there for today, but I will see you again on the next one. And let's see if we can finish our invasion of the British Isles. I'll catch you then.